Yay Networks. Hello and welcome to There I Said It, our podcast, our weekly podcast. Y'all, we do this podcast every single Wednesday. Make sure you check it out on YouTube, wherever you get your podcast. My lovely co-host, Gary with a T, and Tambra Cherie. Hello, my darlings.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
We've missed each other for like a week.
Yeah, I know. It's been a week, girl, honey. I mean, I had to go to my proctologist, so I stayed there for about a week.
And is everything okay?
Yeah, honey, they say I'm good and clean.
Do you enjoy the proctologist, or is it like a burden? Because when I go get a pap smear, I hate it.
No, I don't like it. Let me tell you what happened to me, bitch. I thought the day I was having my damn CAT scan, I drank all this damn barium. My CAT scan not until damn the 20th.
I bet you were famished.
Huh?
I bet you were famished. I bet you were like...
Yes, I just got to eat some red beans and rice. That's probably why I wasn't on here. I'm like... So that's not going to do nothing to me though, right? The barium is going to just go through me?
Yeah, I think so. But let me ask you something. When you have to do that, do you make your appointments at like first thing in the morning at like 8 a.m.?
No, because
we're working. Yeah, we're working.
So mine was going to be this evening here. And the woman acted like she was getting vexed with me because I was like, well, girl, I thought it was today. And so
you go all day without eating.
Yes, that's why I just eat them damn red beans and rice.
You are so old school. He said she acted like she was getting vexed with me.
Yeah.
Old school.
I'm like, bitch, I didn't know. But anyway, sorry.
And then there's the new school. There's the new school. Yes.
Hello.
Well, hello, my darlings. And we have some special guests today. I'm super, super excited because we have been wanting them on the show forever. They've been on everybody's show. I was literally talking to them in the green room. Yes, y'all, we have a green room. I mean, actually,
and y'all ask questions, honey. They are good, honey. I've been on their show, and they are really good, honey. So y'all ask questions. Awesome. They help me out with boundaries, bitch. I didn't know nothing about no damn boundaries, but I know now, honey, how to set them.
I love it. Okay, this is, I love it. Let's bring them on. It's Crystal and Dr. Nicole. You know them. Hi. Hey.
Hi.
Okay, so let me just give y'all the wrap up, okay? So Dr. Nicole, she is the author of the life-changing books, A Woman's True Purpose, Live Like You Matter, and Choose Yourself, A Journey Toward Personal Fulfillment for Women. You've been on everybody's show. I mean, just everybody. I can't name them all because I'm jealous. Also, Crystal, you have been, you were an executive, you still are an author, motivational speaker, philanthropist, co-founder of Sister Diamonds, LLC. You've written books, Hard Workers Work Hard. And ain't that the truth? And Networkers Move Up. I got to talk to you about that because do you know what I don't do? I don't network.
What?
She's been in radio for 50 years.
I've been in the business for so long. And I just feel like, you know what? If somebody wants to get in touch with me, they know where I am. You know what I mean? They know where to find me.
I have a problem with that too. So I totally relate to you.
And I feel like I'm asking. I feel like I'm trying to get something from somebody when I network. You know what I mean?
You're leaving all the yummy on the table.
All the yummy on the table, sis.
Oh, and before y'all go any further, though, and they have a podcast called the Yummy Podcast, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I like it.
Gary is on our podcast.
Yes. Yeah. So
what's the Yummy? What is, I know you have the Yummy podcast. What is the Yummy?
Yummy is an acronym for your ultimate, most meaningful yet.
I like that.
Yummy.
I love that.
I was saying to you, you can't leave all that yummy on the table.
Yes.
I love it. Okay, we got to get into it. You also have a monthly, monthly Women's Unlimited Live. Tell me about that.
It's a masterclass, Woman Unlimited Live. You know, we've got women out here that are like, listen, I know I've been called for more and I've been doing some good stuff and Lord knows I am grateful, but I need the more. I need whatever is for me. I need that. And I need some help unbinding and unleashing all of the stuff that's holding me back so I can get to my yummy. So that happens once a month.
I love it. Tell us when. When can we watch? Is it on YouTube?
It's Woman Unlimited Live. It's a masterclass that they can register for. It's usually on a Saturday morning, 9 to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's usually all over social media so that they can see what Saturday it's coming up. But the direct way, just come to our website. Womanunlimited.com or womanunlimitedlive.com.
Okay,
Exactly.
Woman Unlimited Live. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it with my sisters. I have 3 older sisters. Get your girls together, get your coworkers, the ones you like, together, and get your yummy on. I'm seriously going to register me and all my sisters for this because it sounds inspiring. I'm excited.
It's a lot.
Excited.
We would love to see you. And what happens in that masterclass is pure magic, Georgia, because we focus on the woman who does it for everybody else, but doesn't know who they can call when they need support. You know,
get that dog.
Gary,
Dr. Nicole already told us.
Listen,
I can't
my
do
dog is named Trevor Noah. And
oh my gosh, I love it.
His name Nelson.
That's y'all dog.
He thought it was mine. Wait a minute. Wait, let me just get this straight.
You know it was
Trevor Noah and Nelson Mandela.
Yes.
I love it.
yes.
Both South Africans.
And
Right.
they both think that they're supposed to be getting the interview.
You know what? Y'all make me feel so less than. Meanwhile, I named my dog after a character in Game of Thrones. Okay.
What's your dog's
hell.
name?
Daenerys.
I love it.
Danny.
We love Daenerys too.
Okay, all right, but it's not. Okay,
Go ahead.
Let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk about networking. Let me ask you this: what do you think if you could have? Give me 3, maybe 3. The main 3 issues that women have with getting the yummy. What are the main obstacles we have in getting the yummy?
One of them would be limiting beliefs, right? Whether they were inherited limiting beliefs or they are limiting beliefs that you picked up somewhere, kind of like a cold that you can't get rid of. And you want to live your yummy, but these limiting beliefs keep telling you what's not possible. You know, it's kind of like when you're like, we can only bake a ham in this pot. And somebody says, that's the only pot we can make a ham in. And they're like, yeah. And then everybody gathers around and recognizes it's not the pot. It's the fact that grandma said that this is the pot. So you hold on to that and you're like, I can't make a ham because I don't have the pot. Well, we come along and say, baby, if you want a ham, there are other options. It's time. It's time to know your options and execute your options. But you're going to have to get rid of some of the beliefs that are limiting you from moving into your highest and next level self. So would
you consider that inherited or just something, because if your grandma said it, that's what we do if our parents, we don't realize how we can screw up our kids. And, if your mother or your dad or even your big sister or cousin said, you will never be that. You could never be that. That's only for this kind of person, or that's only for that kind of person.
Yeah.
And it's just limiting beliefs. Yeah.
And what we say is we're not mad at any of them.
Yeah.
People love us and they give us what they have. And they don't often know what they're giving or how it's going to affect us. They're just giving what they have. So we remove the judgment and we say, okay, but how is it serving you right now? How is that belief serving you right now? And those questions get you to thinking, wait a minute, I can do something different and I can liberate myself from what's not serving me anymore so that I don't give it to my kids.
I love that.
Absolutely.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
I would say the other thing is we all wear a lot of different masks, right? We've learned how to wear these masks from childhood, whether it be, we name them the brilliant mask. You're the one that is always successful, high achieving. You take care of your parents. You're the one that your family calls whenever they need help. Or you're the caretaker, right? You're selfless. You make sure that everybody else is taken care of before you. You've got a long to-do list and everybody's on it but you. Or you're the needy one. You're sickly and needy, right? And since a child, you have been affirmed for being the one that everybody else takes care of. Or you're the troublemaker. You'll just get attention however you can get it. And we put those masks on as children because that's how we're affirmed. That's how we get attention. And we don't realize when we grow up, we're still wearing those masks. And
are y'all therapists? Because I'm gonna need a private session.
No, you're not therapists,
right? So the funny thing is, it's like you grow up as the caretaker, and then you wonder why all your boyfriends or girlfriends need care. Like that kind of care.
That's who you look for.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or you're the brilliant one. You fix everything and you attract people that need fixing.
That part.
My Lord.
No, I was listening to them and I'm really thinking about, because I literally just read Jada Pinkett Smith. Like, she's opening up, and it's more celebrities are starting to open up. But she said for 2 decades that, everything looked absolutely wonderful on paper and in front of us. But behind the scenes, she was saying that she wanted to be on this earth less and less and less and dealing with that. So I was thinking, when you're saying that we put on these masks, that she wore this mask for all of these years, that everything is okay. And we look up to Jada Pinkett Smith. People look up to her. We look up to her marriage. She's an actress. She's doing amazing things. Yeah. But her and herself, she's dealing with personal issues, she's dealing with personal hurts, and that she's trying to heal from. And that's just what you just said. It's just the mask that we put on every day for other people.
Yeah. But you know what, though? I think as we get older, though, this is what you learn. You learn that all that, what you see, like they say, everything that glitter isn't gold, because we realize that, because, being in the entertainment business, because, we see all this stuff. We see all these people and stuff, honey. Because like I tell people all the time, which I do know this part, honey, I was always so, when a person asks you, girl, how you doing, Tam? You better say, I'm fine. Because if you don't say, I'm fine, damn it, you start saying, oh, girl, I'm going to call you right back, girl. Because nobody don't want to hear that. Nobody want to hear how you feel. That's just a figure of speech. Ask them a question, how you doing? And that's the sad thing about it.
People really don't want to know.
They don't want to know. No. And, and like they say, we all have a mask on, just like I was saying, just whenever you decide you want to take it off and stuff. Because, people still, if you get too transparent, people ain't ready for that. So I guess that's up to you, really, how you want to present yourself.
You got to make sure that folk are safe, right? So I just heard somebody talk about being promiscuous with vulnerability. And I was like, oh, we're going to unpack that in some of what we do, because this conversation of vulnerability is so important for breathing and life. But you have to make sure that people can be responsible, right? So the people that are close to you, they should have more responsibility than the people that are far down the street. So if you could just pick up the phone and call me and say, how you doing? And you don't want to hear how I'm doing. How did you get my number?
Yeah. You're not my friend. How are you? You're not, you can be my associate. Yeah. And it goes back to people saying you can't tell everybody everything.
Absolutely.
Because everybody's not for your good. But even it goes to your point, you tell that you might, you have these aspirations and these dreams, and you tell that one person, they're like, girl, good luck. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're not. And so that, is one of those things that may make you go, oh, maybe they're right. I can't do it. So you have to be careful who you say things to as well.
Yeah, Georgia, we don't tell people who have 7-foot ceilings our 50-foot dreams. We just don't. Because if all they know is 7 feet, you tell them your 50-foot dream, and then you're mad because they can't experience it with you. But if you just sit for a second and say, now, let me see, how far is the ceiling from her head? She's 5'3". Okay, it ain't even 2 feet. I can't tell her this.
Yeah.
Isn't that sad though? But that 5'3" person, that's supposed to be your best friend. You're like, I feel like I should be able to talk and share with you, but honey, it's just that they can't receive it.
They can only share according to their own limiting beliefs. It's not that they don't love you always. It's not that they don't care about you. Oftentimes they think they're protecting you because their fear is of the 50-foot ceiling, right? But when God calls you and calls you for a purpose, it's not a conference call. So everybody doesn't, right?
Everybody not on that Zoom.
It's not a Zoom. It's for you. So that's why it's so important that you surround yourself with other people that have 50-foot ceilings, or if you or 100-foot ceilings, because they can call you to higher. And often the one of the things, like your original question is what are some of the things that keep women from achieving their yummy, is you're often the tallest one in the room.
Oh wow.
And that's why that networking will help you get the yummy.
Yes,
when you're networking,
changing the rooms,
right? When you're networking, you're indirectly saying, listen, when I walk into a room, my gifts make room for me because I go into big rooms and when we're in there together, the room expands. I go into rooms with people who have gifts and talents, and they are not afraid or needing me to put on, they don't need to put on shades to be in my presence. I don't need to put on shades to be in theirs, and light attracts light. So when we're not networking, we've already limited the size of the room to what we can fill. And it's like, no, just open these walls up so I can get more blessings out of this.
And the thing too is when you are brilliant, right? It takes other people that are more brilliant than you that can call you on your sexy excuses. Because the smarter you are, right, the sexier your excuses are.
Amen.
And when you're the tallest one in the room, people, they look at you and they see how tall you are and they won't question you. Because they're like, well, George, she's the smartest person I know, right? She always lands on her feet. So they let you get away with those sexy excuses. But other people who are taller can say, that's cute, but I think you've got more. I think you can do better. I think that if you push yourself, there's more waiting for you.
I love that. So what do you say to people? Like what's a good way to set goals? Like every year we talked about it, Tambra. Every year I'm gonna make me a little poster. Every year I've been doing this. I've been gonna do it for like 7 years. Yes, I called it a little poster. You see how I dismissed it since I still haven't done it. I called it a little poster like it's a science project. But every year I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this vision because I feel like if you have the vision in your head, and I know this to be true, that you need to get it out of your head and on paper or something that you can see. I know it, but I'm just like, I know what I want to do.
You just made such a clear, good segue by pointing at your head, Georgia, because on these vision boards, you should have stuff on your vision board that connects your head with your heart. So if the only things that are on there are things that you're thinking about, good luck. Because we'll say we want something, but if our heart is not really connected in that, when destiny helpers come up and they're trying to help, we're like, nah, I'm good. When accountability knocks on your door and say, hey, Gary, you put that on your vision board. No, I don't want that anymore. When challenges come that say, you're 2 steps from getting this, but you're going to have to go through this challenge to prove that this is something you're going to steward and this is something that's really going to be good. You're like, I don't really want it. Because your head said, that sounds good. But when it came time to bring your heart into the conversation, you were like, let me just put it up there because it's a sexy excuse.
And I think what you said, Dr. Nicole, about accountability is so key, because oftentimes, like you, Georgia, we'll do that vision board and we hang it up in our room somewhere, right? So that we can see it, but we don't ask anyone to hold us accountable to it. People that we can trust. It's just like you sign up for that gym membership, right? You're like, this is going to be the year.
Don't bring it up.
I'm going to go and use this gym membership. And you go for the first 2 weeks and then you don't go anymore. Now, if you hire a trainer and you're paying a trainer, you'll show up because you know somebody is waiting on you and that you've invested extra money. Accountability. Yeah. So with those vision boards, we should create goals and then assign somebody who we can trust, who we know understands the power of goals and visions, and say, listen, this is something that I've set for myself for this year. I need you to check in with me on this. And I need us to set up some regular accountability meetings to make sure that I achieve this. Because when you look on your calendar and you see that meeting coming, if you haven't done anything yet, you're like, let me go ahead and get some stuff done, right? That's the power of coaching. That is the power of coaching. Having somebody that you know is going to hold you accountable to what you said.
But now, you know what's funny though to me?
What, Gary?
And I know all the vision boards. I never did the vision board thing. I keep everything in my head. Mm-hmm. You know, I keep it all in my head. I had coworkers. I never forget, honey. One of my coworkers, she put a Rolls Royce, honey, on her vision board. And Steve Harvey, I was working with him at the time, and he happened to get his, a Phantom. And she said that's what she wanted. I mean, she haven't received it yet. But I never did the vision board. I just keep it in my head, and it all comes to fruition.
I will tell you something. I believe that seeing it is, I just in my closet, this car was coming and I was like, I want that car. I saw the magazine. I pulled it out, put it on my little sticky board in my closet, which it was the only thing on my sticky board except this Dolce & Gabbana jacket that I really wanted that I still can't find. But anyway, I can't find it. And I meant to buy it and I didn't. That's a whole nother story. You know, trying to talk about Gary with the butterflies. I'm so ADD. I still can't find the damn thing. Anyway, I was like, I put it there because I was like, it's going to go on sale and I'm going to get it. Right. I forgot about it. But you know what? So I put that car on my sticky board and I got it like, I don't know, 6 months later, not even remembering that I had put it on there. And I was like, oh my gosh. You know, I also think you have to be careful what you wish for. And that may be another reason, Gary, that you and I have not done a vision board. Because if I do a vision board, I know I got to do it. I got to do it. Once I get it together, I know there's that accountability even for myself. I said I was going to do this. I got to do it. So that's one of the reasons I think that I haven't done it.
I just didn't do it because I didn't feel the need. I'm like, everything is in my head. I don't need to look at it. I look at it in my mind.
And see, I'm a vision board person. I really am. I've done a vision board for many years, guys. And I can honestly say, even if it didn't happen in that year that I did that vision board, it still happened maybe the next. Because I keep all of my vision boards. I can date back. Yeah, I keep them.
I love that.
I keep them. So I can date back to this year, that year, before that year. Yeah. So even if it necessarily does not happen in that particular year that I did the vision board, it may happen the next year, you know? But I do. And I think I've shared this story with you guys when you said, be careful. There are some things I've shared with Georgia that are on my vision board. That's been on my vision board. And I think it's on my vision board for one reason. And it ends up being a totally different reason, you know? And so, yes, be careful what you ask for because it may not necessarily, we think that this is what we want and we put that on our vision board and it ends up happening. But the way that it happens is necessarily happens the way we need it to happen, if that makes sense.
Yes.
It's an agreement. Vision boards are an agreement where you are positioning the conversation for other people to come along and help, for things to conspire in your best interest for that vision to manifest. Because if it's a goal, it's something that you can usually achieve either by yourself or without a whole lot of folks. But if it's a vision and it makes you a little scared, it makes you really feel like, oh my God, there's just no way I could do this on my own. The good spoiler alert is you actually now have a vision because you can't do it by yourself. So that little nervousness is pretty cool because once you put that out there, it's like God is now seeing your will is aligning with what you've been assigned to. And you'll start to see things move in the right direction to help it come to pass.
So, Dr. Nicole and Crystal, let's talk about boundaries because I love that subject. We all love it. Let's talk about it. Just start it off. What are boundaries? Why should we set them? All of it.
So what we like to talk about, we use a little analogy because we live in Atlanta, right? So, 285 goes around the city of Atlanta. You can get on 285 and drive around and around, right? So If you look at that highway on 285, there are solid lines and there are dotted lines, right? Dotted lines mean it's okay to cross. This is how boundaries work. Solid lines say you can't cross this boundary. And then there are medians that keep you from going on the opposite side of traffic, right? Median says stop. So boundaries are the solid lines, the dotted lines. Then there's exit points where you need to get off, right? There's speed limits that say you can only safely go 65 miles per hour on this highway, right? We have to set those limits in our relationships. And the biggest misconception about boundaries is they are to keep people out. We want people to get on 285. We want to be in relationship with you, but this is how you're safely in relationship with me. You don't cross these lines, right? You don't exceed this speed limit. And if you do, there's consequences. If you go too fast, I might have to give you a warning. Then I may have to escalate that to a ticket. And then I may have to revoke your license.
And then I'm going to put you in jail.
You may need to go to jail. Exactly. Right. It's just that's the simplicity of boundaries. We want people to be in relationship with us, but this is how we do it safely. It's not to keep you out. Right. But you need to understand, here's the rules to be in relationship with me.
Because you need to give folks a guide. It's not fair that I think without any signage that 65 is the fastest that I can go. And if a cop stopped you and said, you're going too fast over the speed limit, your first thing that you would say is, well, what's the speed limit? Where is the sign? I didn't see a sign.
Sure.
Officer, can you show me where the sign was? And what he's not going to be able to say to you is, there was no sign. I just think you're moving too fast. So we've got to give people a guide, and then we've got to see, how do they navigate the instruction? If the sign says 65, and every time you get on the road, you want to go in the other direction and go 92, that's telling me something.
Yeah.
It's telling me my guidelines don't matter. You're a rule breaker at every cost. You don't care if my family is driving behind me, you're driving in the other direction, you're doing whatever you want to do. Well, you're probably not responsible enough to be on my freeway, especially not in close proximity.
Right. Right.
Just saying.
I have a question that has nothing to do with boundaries or networking. I want to know how you guys found each other. Like, how did y'all connect to start doing this your Yummy podcast and your monthly Woman Unlimited Life? How did you get together?
We were introduced by a mutual friend who was a colleague of mine and her Morehouse brother. And at the time, I was over procurement at a large automotive company, and she was bidding on business. And he's like, you guys need to meet. I've recommended her for some business, but you just are like-minded sisters. So we met in a professional setting with a bunch of people, and we instantly connected and decided we'll have lunch together, just the two of us. So we show up to lunch, and I'm in my capacity as head of procurement, and she's in her capacity as CEO of Volition Enterprises. And within about 5 minutes, those masks fell off, and we were just Crystal and Nicole, and we were laughing and sharing and crying. And before we knew it, about 4.5 hours had passed, and the restaurant was closing, and they were cleaning up around us. And we were like, what just happened? We connected on a soul level, on a different level. And we knew from that point forward that we would grow the connection. So about a year later, I left. I decided to retire from the organization that I was working in and start my own business. And she heard about it from a mutual friend and reached out to me and said, I want to celebrate you. I heard you took the lead, and I want to celebrate you. And she invited me to her home for breakfast. That breakfast lasted 8 hours. And at the end of 8 hours, we were in business, because what we realized was the the sisterhood, the connection that we experienced together, we were like, if we could bottle this up and sell it.
Yes, absolutely.
We could change the world. And that's how we got into business with one another.
Wow. And you know what? That circles all the way back to networking. Yes. You know it?
That's true.
How you guys met. And I've learned so much. Like people are like, hey, will you come? I'm like, nah, I'm busy. I'm not, meanwhile, I'm at home painting my nails. Right. Because I'm at a different, I'm 54 years old. I'm at a different place in my life. I've done radio, I've done TV, I got kids, but it's still important. You guys are making me see the importance of networking. Yeah. And, I'm in it. I'm so glad we talked to you. I cannot wait for the Woman Unlimited Live. Yes. I cannot wait.
We can't wait. We can't wait. It'll be amazing.
So, you guys have any more questions? Gary, I know you know these women, and I know you can call anybody on the phone. Gary knows everybody.
We just love him.
Who doesn't?
Y'all have got to see Gary's. Y'all have got to see Gary's upcoming episode on the Yummy podcast.
Yeah,
it was so good.
Oh wow!
The funniest thing about it was afterwards, Gary goes, "I thought this was going to be some bull."
When do your episodes? When do they air?
Every Tuesday we drop a new episode.
Okay, cool beans. Yes. Awesome. Just wherever you get your podcast, YouTube as well, or your website.
YouTube and wherever you get your podcast, your listening platforms.
Okay, what's your YouTube address?
Crystal and Dr. Nicole.
Okay,
Crystal and Dr. Nicole.
Mm-hmm. Okay, got it. Okay, I'm super excited to see that. I'm super excited. When is your next? I can go to the website, right? What's the website? WomanUnlimitedLive.com. Okay, I can go there and see when your next one is.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Cool.
And the next one I'm looking at my calendar is the 21st of October.
I'm about to register.
Saturday, the 21st of October.
Okay, I'm registering. That's going to be so much fun. You guys, wow.
Now,
we could keep you here forever. What are you going to say, Gary?
So, Dr. Nicole, can you speak about that show that you did, or is that where I met you? That's where I first learned about Dr. Nicole.
Oh. Well, do tell. What's the show?
No. I don't know what Gary is speaking of.
Okay. Well, all right. There, she said it.
No idea.
Oh, I watched it every weekend, honey.
Do tell. Okay, now I'm about to Google it. You know what? You ain't
Google tell you everything.
You ain't said nothing slick to all can. I'm about to let me see right now.
Yeah.
You said that's where you met her, Gary.
Well, I met her by watching the show. I love the show, honey. So, but anyway.
Really?
Yeah. Girl, Google it real quick, Georgia.
Okay.
But y'all can watch Tam on Bell Collective. Tam plays on Bell Collective. So
yes. Google it real quick.
There's so much here. There's just too much here. There's just so much here. What in the world?
Georgia, we got to come back so we can,
okay, all right. Look at me. I'm like,
a little bit more. That's all.
There's so much.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Much.
Oh, goodness. 10 things you didn't know about Dr. Nicole.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, boy.
What is the 10 things?
Child,
we might have another question.
I know.
Well, we really
thank you so much, Crystal and Dr. Nicole. I have learned, I'm really excited for people to know about you, for people to go to crystalanddrnicole.com, your website, and to also register for womanunlimitedlive.com. Do people usually go one time and they're good? Or they like do it every month, register every month and get something new? Or is it the same thing?
It's never the same, but they come and they say, how is this exactly what I've been praying for? And we say, because it's a confirmation station. It confirms so much of what you tried to send a voicemail. And then they're like, okay, I'm ready. Yeah. What's next? It's just a blessing. It really is.
And y'all are a blessing. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming out with us. We were so good. I didn't cuss one time, which I normally don't. It's usually Gary with the potty mouth. So I just want to thank y'all for making us behave today. And
everyone's on their best behavior.
Yes, Gary was like, hey, they are professional. So
their best behavior.
Yes, he was like, behave. So.
He knows that. He knows that because whenever we see him, we want to hug him and talk to him. So he feels the vibe. He knows what's up.
So sweet. Okay. So for those of you who have questions, of course, you can post them in our comments section. And you can also go to womenunlimitedlive.com and register for the October 21st date. And you can, I guess, see a list of the dates for their next, what is it? It's your, what do you call it? Your masterclass, yes, for the next masterclass.
Get it on our YouTube as well. So when they go to YouTube and they check out our Yummy podcast, it tells them all the information about other stuff that we're doing as well.
Yes, the Yummy podcast and the website, crystalanddrnicole.com. You guys, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, have a great day and a better tomorrow.
Yes. And of course, you can check out our YouTube every Wednesday. We have a new episode that drops wherever you get your podcast and on YouTube. Follow us on social media. And thank you so much. This was fun.
Thank you.
We appreciate you guys.
Now let's get off and talk about this show, though.
I know, that's it. Bye, Dr. Nicole. And bye, Crystal.
Bye. See you later.
Bye. Yay Networks.